fortunately, I'm not really getting too punished for it. Wow, that doesn't land? Darn. I don't know if I can survive this time. Oh, okay. See you later, bro. I did manage to dodge. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next commentary. Today, we are playing some Garen top lane into a Yone. Garen is a usually scaling pick. He is very straightforward, very simple, but depending on the matchup, you sometimes are supposed to proxy, which unfortunately I don't really know. But we're versus somebody who's a melee, which definitely is good. And he's going to sacrifice one minion to hit me with Q, which was, you know, bad, but... Oh, no. Do I have to flash just to survive this? Actually, I think that I'm okay. Yeah, cool. So, I will get super, super low, but I just got his exhaust, and I think it's worth saving my flash. Now, Garen's passive gives you regen, but the regen gets absurdly strong later on. Like, way better. So during the early game, it's not that crazy, but we're just going to stand back into soak EXP, because that's all that really matters. I'm guessing that he just dies to my teammate. I don't really want to chase further, if that's okay. It's very fortunate that my teammate's up here, although I was probably okay in the first place. So, how Garen works is that you have a passive that is when you are not taking damage from enemy champions specifically, you have regen just all the time. So you can actually be in combat with like minions, and that's fine, and they won't make your passive not work. It's only enemy champions. It gets really ridiculous later on, and that allows you to kind of sustain yourself in lane. And use my W there because I just got myself super low. He's probably going to be able to freeze this, not going to lie. I just wanted to crash if possible. It looks like, honestly, that wave is too bad for him to freeze at this point, I think. So now I'm just chilling. In fact, he got himself so low that I guess I'll just stick around and see if he face checks me, because my regen is making me more healthy than him. He only has a dagger advantage on me, which is sick. And then we'll just wait. So I'm going to wait for his Q3 to be used before we go in. I'll wait for his shield to expire too. So now he used it. I'm not going to still go in, though, just because I feel as though I should probably just, like, wait. I'll just, like, shield and then just wait over here. I think I could probably freeze this and then just, like, regen a little bit more and just stay. Because I think that I would have missed a little bit of minions. I don't know if this was the smartest idea, but it's still fine. So you max your E first. Your Q is movement speed and a silence. The reason why Garen usually... needs to scale before he can start fighting very effectively is because he gets kited very easily, even by melee picks. And you don't max Q first, you max your E first usually. And because you do that, your Q is absolutely terrible. Your Q is the silence and the movement speed. It gives you 1.4 seconds, and it goes up to 3.6 later on. 3.6... of course, is way more movement speed for way more longer, right? So that's why it matters a lot to usually get to that spike point to be able to do stuff. I'm just going to shield myself again. We can go level 2 boots pretty early on. Usually people do that quite frequently. I have seen it quite often. Probably just go Berserker Greaves, if anything. He should be able to fight me pretty well. I probably should just, like... flash, maybe? No, never mind. My W saves me. So what I did there is that my W gives me bonus shielding. Oh, actually, I could probably stick around still. I mean, I do have Ignite advantage, too, so... I guess that he just didn't realize that I was standing inside the brush. Oh, geez, this is, Okay. He thought that he would be able to beat me, but I sadly was able to proc my Conquer, and because I did that, we were able to use my ultimate to kill him, because Garen's ultimate has no ratios on it. It just straight up is you deal true damage, and it deals more true damage based off of how much missing HP they are. So the lower HP they get, the more true damage we deal, and I was able to get away from his Q. That was the only thing I cared about. Lee Sin, when he ganks you, the biggest thing that you don't want to get it by is his Q, so I successfully was able to get into the minion wave to run away from him, get my Conquer up, deal some damage with my spin. Your spin also does reduce armor. What your W does is that you should use it as a shield, but it also reduces the amount of damage that you deal when you activate it for a little bit, so that's quite efficient. Oh, wait, do I just die here straight up? He dies with me, though, so it's a 1-for-1 trade. And was I worth a shutdown, or was it just 1-for-1 and nothing else? I mean, it sucks because my wave was very good. Yone is a pretty ridiculous character when he's able to exhaust and chase you down, so obviously we did a little bit too much there, but that's okay. At least we have an early game advantage for ourselves. Besides that, we get armor and magic resist permanently up to 30, which will just, like, happen for the rest of the game. But yeah, you want to use it as like oh crap, I'm about to either get massive CC or massive damage on me, and you use it right beforehand. That's how you utilize it. At this point, you could also try to never fight your opponent and just like run past the wave, although he did use his ultimate last time, which was pretty substantial, because him not having his R probably means that I could, I think, fight a little bit. If I wanted to. But Yone, of course, can do stuff like that, which is pretty annoying to deal with. Because what he can do is that he can just use his E and then use his E immediately to leave, because even though I silence him, that would prevent him from using it, but in our case, it doesn't really prevent him, does it? Oh, there's a Lee Sin here. Just damage him a little. I guess that will just be giving up the blue buff. Unless I just want to fight this guy. Did chunk the crap out of him, if that matters. I'm trying to have it reset. I think I just saved my jungler's buff by doing that. And I got Lee Sin kick too, which is awesome. Although I am very low, so... I'm saving my Q for when he actually tries to dive me, because if he doesn't try to dive me, then I'm not really at a risk of dying. Nice, okay, cool. That guy was able to escape. But he used his ultimate in the process, and flash, which is awesome. And then I'll just, like, continue shoving this out. And then when the next wave comes, you can sometimes just, like, start taking it, because minions don't remove your passive, so you become very, very strong by doing this. Just chunk him a little, back away again. Ouch. Ouch. Ouchie, ouchie, dude. You probably have lifesteal unlike me, too. So my regen probably is not going to power through the amount of damage that you deal to me, I think. But you can see that 13.8 is currently my tick for the amount of health that I get back, which is kind of ridiculous. Yeah, he definitely has, like, lifesteal or something. You can see that his health is literally growing so quickly. See how he's able to buffer his ability to dodge mine? That's like the most annoying thing about this matchup. But I think that the matchup gets easier later on, so... Once I have, like, Stridebreaker to slow him down, and then we just go full crit, we just spin on him, your E can crit, and usually win by doing that. We can also, like, try to not touch the wave very frequently if we wanted to. Because if we don't touch the wave like this, then it makes it very awkward for him because it feels like he has to, like, farm using his E, even though he probably doesn't want to, of course. Because he's just, like, shielding himself over and over again, but ultimately I'm not really getting too punished for it. Wow, that doesn't land? Darn. I don't know if I can survive this time. Oh, okay. See you later, bro. I did manage to dodge his ability. Phew, that was close. That's Leeson. He has to be so upset. I would be upset if I was him too. Because the thing is, he flashed not just because his Q missed, but because he also probably wanted to kick me too with his ultimate. So, I don't know. It's working pretty well, though, and we are reaching some good spike points, because finally, I have just the smallest bit more in my Q to get the movement speed to fight people. Like, Garen can totally fight characters early on, but the reason why he's late game is because so many characters, you can never get on top of them. Like, Garen can fight. He's not that bad at fighting. Wow, that was some pretty bonkers damage there. We'll just back away. We did what we needed to do, which is just chunk him a little bit, and then we just sit inside this brush and wait. My ultimate, of course, could be used pretty soon, too. He might even just, like, base completely, and if he does, then we just want to use this to push out the wave. He might have not, though, and then hold his regen a lot right now, potentially. Okay, he's not going to be doing that. Because he has lifesteal, so if he hits the wave, it's kind of bad. Because he'll lifesteal a ton to get back. Probably get the thing for myself, which means I can go buy my item as well. My QCD is also kind of short now, which is kind of convenient. My E was just used. I auto-attacked him once there just to get my Conqueror starting to stack. Yeah, you see how difficult it is for him to fight me now? Like, I'm just starting to get so absurdly powerful. Because every single time that we duel, I'm just coming out ahead every single trade, or most trades. He has, of course, this minion wave that he can heal up from. But not bad. We'll take it. I'll just use my TP to get back so I can just immediately start pressuring again. We'll just buy a bunch of daggers because I've seen that pretty effective on Garen before too. He had to run away because if I stay on top of him for like more than 1 second, he just instantly dies. So, yeah, we killed him without my teammates' help. That's how, like, easy it gets. Although, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of playing out of my mind right now for decision-making. Some of these decisions for these dives, I am not confident in. And for some reasons, my confidence is through the roof that I'm not gonna accidentally get myself killed underneath the turret, which is kind of insane. Lee has come top more than Cho has. When Lee comes, he dies. I know, dude, because I'm outplaying him, bro. I can't do anything here, so I'm just gonna, like, shove out this wave and just leave. He might try to ulti me, potentially. Oh, jeez, this could actually get kind of dicey, depending on his ultimate. Okay, I'm out. I have my ultimate coming back up, although I don't know if it's worth ever trying to outplay him, but I could try, I guess. I mean, he's so tilted. But his E is probably coming back up, and then with his E, then it makes it very difficult to fight. This guy is actually somewhat well known in the community. This guy types a lot. He's, like, well known to be, like, very complainy about his champion. So, I'm not really sure why, but yeah, he like only plays Yone Yasuo. And people kind of know him to be the person that all chats like this. Okay, there is a TP going on bot side. I don't know if that means that my team can do anything about that. Now, other things you can do on Garen that I haven't done yet. If you want a team fight, you usually have to, like, TP flank. If you want a team fight, remember that you're, like, extremely melee range and you can get kited very hard. Like, for instance, if there's, like, an Ashe Thresh, which is on my team, on the opposing side, imagine how difficult it would be to get on top of them if they ever weren't surprised by, like, a flank position. I'm just gonna ulti that guy to kill him because I figured it would just deal enough. Your Q also does remove slow effects, but of course, after it removes it, they can immediately put it back onto you. And Garen does monster camps very well because he's able to do them since it doesn't trigger his passive, so you will always get insane amount of healing, right? When you're doing jungle camps. You can still heal for so much, right? Also, I bet that Senna's gonna rotate from top to mid, because a lot of people do that, and when she does that, I'll just kill her. A lot of people don't really anticipate... Oh. I can also just try to kill Lee Sin, I guess, but I won't have my ultimate, of course. Wait, you guys know that I'm here? I mean, that's fine, I'll just leave. So Senna's W is the snare, right? I just use my W right as the snare is about to go off to give myself massive tenacity, so then the snare barely lasts amount of time, and then we just run away with Q. It's as simple as that. And then, as you can see, my health regen has gotten so insanely strong that... Oh my goodness. Actually... Oh man, I actually lose this. I lose this so hard. I don't deal damage to that guy if I don't, like, probably buy first. The Lee Sin's actually super fed. Even though I was outplaying him, like, early on, you could see that he has more items than me, which means that when I was trying to fight him there, I was kind of dishing out absolutely zero. People usually go Mortal Reminder because there's a lot of healing in the game. Also Garen because he scales off a crit, and this gives you, like, anti-heal that makes it so you can fight a lot of people. Even it's good against Yone and stuff, which is very efficient. And because your E does remove armor as well, then it's kind of nice that you're able to, like, stack multiple armor pen sources, so even characters that usually are extremely HP tanky, for instance like Ornn, can be killable because you use W to stop Ornn Brittle, which is the damage, and also the CC. You use E to remove his armor, and you spin on him a lot, and if you hit every single spin, it does 112 times 13 right now. And obviously that's like 1.4k damage. And then once the 1.4k damage goes off, you have your ultimate that does true damage to finish them. And that allows you to be a tank killer, even though you don't have, like, the craziest kit for tank killing usually. He'll probably try to contest this, I'm guessing. No, oh, wait, what? I mean, I'm still dead, but... I'm not able to get off my ultimate either. This Lee Sin's honestly pretty good. I'm surprised that I outplayed him during the early game. Obviously, we're starting to make some mistakes with our fights. We can never fight because there's always other people here, and I'm not fed enough to take on multiple people at once unless I had 3 items. If I had 3 items, easily. I'm genetically better than all of you. We can see that just based off the gameplay. Not gonna lie. Everyone is impressed. Dude, I love agreeing with people who are delusional. Because, like, it's so goofy that they have this, like, image of themselves, I swear. It's way more funny to agree with them than it is to try to complain, because you never can get through with them, so just think of them as, like, a sitcom character or something. It's like, yeah, dude, you're so good at your video games. You're crazy. You are crazy. Okay, anyways, we see a lot of them are topside right now. Lee Sin and Vex was up there. I don't really know how easy you should be able to take this turret, but it would be cool if I could. Wow, that was really good. I don't think we can get him, though. We just back off after. Let's be patient this time. I don't think that we need to go far forward here. Okay. Still not too comfortable about this yet. I am trying to ulti that guy, but I can't because, unfortunately, we're just, like, trying to dive. Dude, I don't know why we keep on trying to dive. There's no reason to. Even though I wanted to go in, I got feared, and I wasn't in range to press R because of that. Just being patient is way smarter than just, like, doing these dive plays. Even though I think that Thresh's hook was very good and Cho'Gath key was good. Although my, there's a possibility that maybe my confidence wasn't the best. So we'll just kill him with auto attacks and spins because that's how fed we are. We're able to kill a lot of characters very easily if I can just stay on top of them for a little bit with my spins at this moment. And then, of course, I don't even take damage from jungle monsters, so they're so easy to take. Which is great. And then Garen is super, super good at split pushing, so that's why I'm just, like, continuously doing this, because it's usually kind of difficult for people to actually catch you. And then we have our item almost. I just need a little bit more money here. That's kind of what I'm waiting for. And once I have it, I'll just base, go buy my item, come back onto the map, and be ready for another fight. There's a chance that somebody comes down here and doesn't realize that I didn't leave. Because a lot of times people will come down here to, like, push out and stuff. No! The Baron was... The Baron made the minions suddenly turn into Baron minions, which made Vex be like, wait a second, and then she didn't walk near us because of that. That's okay, though, because we managed to get our items, right? You could go Infinity Edge if you really want to. It's normally not necessary at this point. This is all you really need. The reason for Phantom Dancer, apparently, is just because the movement speed is, in attack speed, is so efficient. And also being ghosted is pretty nice, too. And ghosted means you can walk through minions very well. Darn, I was really hoping that somebody would come down here to fight me, but I guess not, huh? They are kind of super grouped up, and the team is looking for a duel. But I'm just, like, shoving out bot lane right now. Yeah, they're just, like, ignoring me, so I'm just gonna continue doing this, because there's no reason yet to rotate over. Although, now that they're getting kind of low, I guess I can. Damn, goat. So, yeah. Not too shabby. We'll just start taking this now. Spin a little bit more. Didn't get the cannon. And that is, GG. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Garen top gameplay. I don't really play this champion very much, but I'm also glad that I was able to play him when he still has this April Fool's joke skin going on, because that will be taken away eventually. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Oh, that guy's name is Isaac, because my name is Isaac, but not spelled like that, by the way. It's I don't think anybody's name is probably spelled like that. Did second most damage. Cho'Gath did most. Dang, that guy's crazy. And, yeah, so, stay tuned for Arena. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, have a great day. Farewell, bye. Hey, everybody, welcome to the, Garen in Arena. We are starting off with, gold augments, and one of them is something I've never tried before, where it's when you auto-attack, your next ability does more damage. I don't know how that synergizes with my Q and E, because if Q is an auto attack but also considered an ability, I don't know if that would mean that my E doesn't work that way. There's First Strike and Dark Harvest, which usually could be kind of goofy for generating a ton of money. And then just Armor Pen. I kind of went from beginning to end and just see if we can generate a lot from that. I believe that the best way to win is going this one just for like crazy health regen, so I'm just gonna have that. Even if it lowers our damage, that's okay. Smallest amount of money ever, but I still got money. We can't go for Rek'Sai, which is the problem right now. I got all of them, which is good. A little bit of First Strike money for myself again. Plus 46! Okay, a lot better than just a little bit, I guess. Pretty sure we lose this no matter what. Wow, that's actually super, super close. I wonder if I went for the plant, I could have maybe won. 77 gold gain from beginning to end, though, which is definitely nice. And we can either have Prismatics cost less, which sometimes could be kind of useful for getting more. Otherwise, we can have, like, more rerolls to try to find the correct augments, too. Or we have a full item right at the beginning. But if we have a full item right at the beginning, I think it might be very difficult to jump on top of people. Because I don't know how I'm going to jump on top of people if I don't have boots, being so slow and all. Does he have First Strike? No, he doesn't. Do something else. Okay. We will get... Either we go way slower, but we have tenacity, or we get something like Ghost Crawler so I can go through walls, or we go like Swifty Boots so we're just fast. Or more CDRs so we can use our abilities more often, obviously. Or just attack speed. Let's take the attack speed one. I don't really know which one I wanted, of all things. That Mordekaiser are extremely tanky. I'm just gonna take the plant. I just wanted to trigger First Strike first, so that's why I just went for him. So I got one First Strike trigger off, got plus 45 gold for that, which is pretty convenient. Oh wow, they took it? I don't think that we can beat this guy very easily, though. This guy's kind of insane. I got all of them at least. Let's just walk away from that guy. There's no reason to chase him, really. Oh, I got first strike again. Plus 59. Dude, I'm actually getting pretty big value. We just went through the Ring of Fire. We're up to about 200 gold gained. Not bad. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm hoping that with Demacian Justice, the ultimate, that we'll just be able to one-shot people, really. We have something that's movement speed related, which is pretty convenient. It also does percent target current health at the very beginning, which doesn't seem that bad either. Gale Force could also be insane. We don't have too much healing for the other things, and I kind of want to save my rerolls because if prismatics are cheaper, I'd rather just try to find like other crazy ones, because once you see it once, you can't see it again. So we'll just take this one for now and hope that it will be useful enough. My teammate has Crown. These guys should be able to get my first strike, I believe, unless I just flash on top of them, which could be the play. I'm just gonna ult here just because I feel like I can maybe get my ultimate back later on, because there's no way that I can kill her if my Nidalee dies here. Oh, never mind, I can. $200 gold gained, but I couldn't get my ultimate off fast enough. But that's okay. We're probably going to be able to win this round, I think. Too bad I couldn't get first strike in the end, but we're up to 500 gold gained. Dude, I'm surprised that this is generating so much. Is that what she's pinging about? Dude, I'm rich. Dude, I'm rich. I could almost buy one anvil, which is the cheapest thing you could... I guess I could buy one potion. That's cheaper. Prismatic item again. Prowler's Claw. I'm going to take that. So Prowler's Claw is kind of nice because now what we can do is that we can try to Prowler's Claw to initiate. And then we just will burn everything, and it increases the amount of damage that they take by 20%. I'll also just buy a random stat anvil because I'm totally down to just be slightly tankier too. We're versus an Ornn and a Shen. They are quite tanky, so I'm definitely not going to be one-shotting them, but as long as I can dish out enough to just generate a bunch of money, I'm going to be pretty happy. And of course, if I can ever get it back up and use my ultimate, then I'll get, like, way more money, too. Wow, I just got 270 gold from that. Seriously? I think we just stand back and wait. I kinda want to be patient here for my next first strike if possible. Gonna let them respawn. Okay. I don't know if this was worth it or not, but I hope it was. Okay, cool. We still won the round. And we got a pretty significant amount of money, even though my ultimate was not first strike related. Ooh. Crit chance. But there's also random prismatic. I'm going to choose random prismatic, dude. I love choosing something that gives me a random thing. Scopiest? Sure. I mean, it's okay, I guess. It's Probably not the most efficient use of my character, because attacking people by, like, swinging my sword so hard that the wind is literally hurting them, I think is a lot worse than spinning on them with the actual sword itself. 2 random shards, we got 2 armor shards. Wow, that's a ridiculous amount of armor. Plus 200. Not sure if that mattered or not, but plus 200 anyways. The Bard also heals for a tremendous amount. I think that I should take this so they don't get any. Dude, this Bard's healing is so absurd. But, wait, did I just generate? I think I generated like 700 gold that round. We're starting to generate so much that I can maybe get away with becoming a lot more fed through hopefully getting good anvils too. Hamstringer. Now I kind of wish that I had that other thing, but Hamstringer's still like pretty okay. It's just that I can't crit with my abilities, but I'll take it anyways, I guess. We will take it anyways. Oh, wait! My E can crit. What am I saying? Yeah, I guess then Hamstringer probably is pretty good. I'm gonna wait for somebody to come over here. Oh no. Damn. Yeah, there's no way to probably survive this time. But she's maybe giving me a little bit of, like, chances to get bonus money. Yeah, that's really rough. Because, like, as soon as I jumped on her, I should have realized that she can just jump onto the next person. And then I'm just screwed. I just got stuck in a terrible position. So I have to probably just go for Yasuo and hope that I can break his shielding. We probably can't, by the way. So we'll have to go Serpent's Fang this game if I ever want to kill that guy. Because I think that they just are too tanky. Critical strike damage up. Health or tenacity. I'll take critical strike damage, I suppose. We'll just take another one of these. I'll take HP again just to be slightly tankier, because I don't think that I need the damage right now. I just need to be slightly stronger. And also, the lethality roll was terrible. It was the worst possible roll, which is only 8 instead of 16 or whatever. Should I use my Q and then Prowler's Claw? Because they're the same range, aren't they now? Huh. I never really thought about that. Maybe I should be using Q first. Okay, well, don't have Prowler's Claw for a little bit. Oh, nice spear. Ooh, that's huge. I also have first strike back up, too. Plus 320. We have generated 2 point whatever. My gosh. 2.4k. It is starting to get a bit ridiculous. I still don't feel like I'm very strong, though, because of my augments. Because all I have is the gold gen from this and the bonus damage, but that's not really that crazy to have. I probably need something that maybe could, like, bring back my... This has done 11 or 12,000 damage? Holy crap, this does a lot. I didn't realize how much it does. Revives no longer occur. I'm kind of okay with that. I mean... We're about, like, one-shotting them. Gamba Anvil. I can make prismatics cost nothing, basically. I also have Gale Force now, too. But I also have Dustblade, which increases the amount of damage that I deal by a percentage. I'll take Gale Force for now. Too bad I use both of these on the one key, so having both of them is kind of strange for me. But, what we can do is that, because these are so inexpensive, I can easily search for getting the percentage value ones, which is usually pretty nice. Another thing is that, if I do start generating a lot of money, not only are the prismatic anvils cheaper, but, like, all types of anvils are, so even buying, like, stat anvils is really strong for me. That TF? Oh, he's anvil run, that's why. He only has 13 anvils, wow. He is so weak. Is it because Bard is carrying him? It has to be. Bard is literally carrying through the heals. This TF does no damage whatsoever. How on earth is this team actually losing to this? Oh my gosh, the pillar. This Bard's gonna carry it, though. Is he, actually? Oh my gosh, the pillar drop. Oh, it's not enough. It was close, though. So we will sell this, buy another prismatic again, and buy Demon Kings, and then we will sell our boots, because we don't need those, buy another prismatic, and get gamblers? Let's see how efficient gamblers is on Garen. Let's just check it out. You know what? I've been using Prowler so much on one key, I'm kind of used to it. I probably should put Gale Force on two, because I think I'm going to mess it up. I should probably start the fight by using Gale Force, I think. Can I just use Gale Force onto Mordekaiser and just try to one-shot him and just ignore the Kha'Zix? Because if Kha'Zix hits me first, that would suck, kind of. Okay, cool. So that just gave me like 400 gold. Revives no longer occur, so if my teammate wants to stall for a little bit, it would be pretty sick to get my first strike back up. Dang, it's not back up. I'm sad now. I got 300 gold from the gamblers, but my first strike did generate a lot from the Kha'Zix at least. I just didn't see the number. I got another fortune shard. But I think that I already generated enough. I kind of want to have the Omnivamp because I don't have much sustain for myself. I'm going to sell the gamblers because it's pointless. I have a Dragon Heart now to increase all of my stats by a percentage again. So now I have two things doing that, which gives me extreme tankiness. Plus I have a bunch of different soul effects, which is like having more augments than other people, which is not really that balanced. And then if we get like just random items like anvils now, or, you know, if we just buy anvils, will get so powerful because we're increasing these anvils by a percentage. That, like, because I have Demon King and Dragonheart combined, right? It's like I'm doing anvil run, because what the shard holder does is increase your stats by a percentage of your stuff. I'm doing that without having to sell my stuff. Honestly, though, we'd probably lose this, because it feels like if I get CC to death, there's no way to survive, is there? Oh, he can res? That's cheating! How does... He's allowed to res his teammate, but we can't res ours? Flashbang is pretty good. Black Shield is okay. Omnivamp is okay. We might honestly deal more damage by just standing still and auto-attacking than even using my abilities at this point. Maybe. Dude, us not having a anti-heal or anti-shield this fight might mean that I can't win this, potentially. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's not enough. I can't win it. I'm sorry. I can't carry this. Nidalee is too weak. But anyways, that was a pretty crazy run. I did the best that I could. Maybe somebody that plays Arena all day rather than me who just does it at the end of a video could, like, figure out a better way of, like, utilizing what I had. But still pretty fine with it. Got top 4. So thanks for watching. See you guys later. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye.